Hey guys, well, I hope that stuff that you just watched isn't too depressing. I'm going to try to be less depressing the rest of this video. It's just, sometimes it's a little hard. Here in Nashville during the wintertime, there's not a great deal of blue sky. I mean, it comes and goes, but there's a lot of gray sky, and I definitely would not make it in Seattle, that's for sure. It's Saturday right now, and I'm kind of looking around to see what's going on. If I find anything cool to film, you'll be seeing it right after this. So hopefully your weekend's going wonderful. Bye. Episode 33, I think. Anyways, yeah, I'm just having my Starbucks coffee. It's Sunday morning, 10:20 a.m. I'm just starting to put this video together. Anyways, I was just reading this article. It was kind of basically on self-help, I guess. And it talks about failure and positive attitude, and I just thought maybe it could help somebody if you're listening. So one thing that I read was you have to start looking at yourself as a warrior and instead of being a victim. So put yourself in the warrior mentality and stay focused on that. It's kind of like that old Facebook meme that you see that's the lion, and it says, instead of saying why me, say try me. Yeah, so the best thing to do is when something goes wrong, you just take a deep breath, not in an emotional way to blame yourself or to indulge your feelings of guilt, but make sure that you start with a firmer step and a greater vision. it's really good to know who you are, know yourself, know what you're afraid of, know what makes you angry, know how you make decisions. If you want to win your inner battles, you obviously have to know yourself. So take a look at yourself and decide who you are, and find out what triggers you to make you come up with that defeatist attitude, I guess, or your outlook on life. Another thing is you shouldn't have great expectations. You should actually have zero expectations. It's actually one of the biggest causes of inner conflict, is to have expectations too high that you can't meet. And it's not only expectations for yourself, but it's expectations for like your girlfriend or boyfriend or your spouse. When you place those huge expectations on them, they're always going to let you down. And it's kind of like you don't have any control at all over what they're going to do or their actions. So why place some sort of high ideals or expectations on them to do something and then have them not follow through and do it? And then you become angry with them when really you set up this barricade for yourself. You put up your own block in your life so that they can't hurdle it. It's too great, and you shouldn't do that. So stop that. You know, you really can't control other people. The only person you can control is yourself. So control yourself to stop putting up those expectations on other people. Stop expecting that your friends will always be there for you. Your friends aren't always going to be there for you. They're not always going to help. You know, they've got their own lives and worries and things to deal with themselves. And so you can't expect them to jump at a moment's notice to help you all the time, because they're living their lives, you know, and it's unfair for them to expect that of you as well. So stop expecting so much from your friends. Stop thinking that you're going to be healthy all the time. If you're healthy and you're positive and everything's great, some health issue could come along and just like devastate you or cripple you. So, you know, be appreciative of being healthy, and know that it's fleeting. It's not going to be there forever. Your family's not always going to be there for you either, let alone friends. So think about that too. You know, don't put those expectations on your friends or your family. And one thing that is personal to me is just know you're not always going to be making tons of money. That money comes and then it goes, and you may think it's going to last forever, but it's not. And so just realize that. You know, make plans for the future. Put away money. I sure didn't, but I'm telling you, you should if you are making money. You know, looking back, you know, they say hindsight's 20/20. I would have put away 10 to 15% of every penny I made and just treated it like a bill and put it away. You know, and I should have done that, but I didn't. So I'm paying for it. So I'm sharing my advice with you. Another thing is, remember, you're not perfect. You will never be perfect. Life is so unpredictable, and it makes no sense, and stuff happens. When you try to be perfect, you're never going to be happy, and nothing's ever going to be good enough. Don't burn yourself out. You know, if you don't have instant success, hey, you know what? Instant success is not a reality. It comes with opportunities and preparation, years of preparation, sometimes decades before you're successful. So don't expect to be successful right away, because it's not going to happen. You have to work and prepare for a long haul to get to where you're going. And it's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm working on making these videos and the content, hoping that somebody will discover it and people will like my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, by the way, please hit that subscribe button below. It means a lot. Anyways, but I digress. So, anyways, I think the number one lesson you can learn is to believe in yourself and do the best you can do and be happy with that. Another thing is to stop lying to yourself. Lying to yourself will not help, and lying to others isn't going to help either. So just be honest, tell the truth. And just make sure you pick the slow road to success. You know, there's a book, it's called The Art of War, and it talks about people who gear up and train and put everything they have into that one initial battle they fight. And yeah, they win the battle, but they've depleted all their resources and basically they've lost the war. Even though they've won the battle, they lost the war because they've actually used everything they had to win that battle. And it goes true with life. So I think you just have to keep moving. You have to keep taking those steps every day. Take one step, do one thing, or more if you can, but at least do one thing towards your future. And be satisfied with that. If you can only do one thing that is benefiting your future, then be happy with that. Be satisfied and keep moving forward. You know, every day you're alive, you're dying. It's another thing most people don't realize. Every day you are alive, you are dying. Okay? And you're getting closer. Every day is a step closer to death. And so just be happy for what you have. Be alive, live in the moment, and just don't place too high expectations on yourself. And I have a trouble with that. I try to do so much, and you know, I'm coming to grips with myself that I'm very far from being where I want to be, but I also realize that I have to keep continuing this journey to get even closer or in the right direction of where I want to be. So anyways, you can take my advice or you can throw it out the door. I don't care. I'm just here to wish you a happy whatever. Anyways, I'm happy you showed up. Hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, there's gonna be another one coming, so make sure you subscribe and click that little bell for notifications, and you're gonna get another one soon. You take care now. Bye. You know, sometimes these gray skies just they really close in on you. When you're used to the sunshine a lot and you don't see it for a long time, it can really just play on your psyche and your ability to do anything. And this is my challenge that I'm coming across right now. It's really, really difficult to keep positive and keep motivated when it's gray skies and cold and miserable. I'm not a winter person, I'll tell you that. I really am not a winter person. And I'm probably gonna have to go back to Hawaii. I didn't even think California was that great. Oh well, I knew it would happen. See you later.